Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Jade Empire. This is, of course, a closed fist walkthrough. Just about to head on into the Lotus Assassin Fortress. I did want to point out here that we've got at least one. I vaguely remember there being maybe two conversation checks that we need to do regarding the romance options. So I've got these 5 gems equipped. So I've got Good Fortune, 2 bronze tongues, a strong arm, and a sixth sense. I'll just show you here where we're at in terms of our conversation skills. So 46 charm, 57 intuition, and 62 intimidation. For some reason, so I know the first check for sure is intuition, but I could have swore the second one was charm. I actually may, let me just remove strong arm, and we'll see if I can get some more charm here. Mastery, inner genius. Here's mind and intuition. I think I've got a really good charm gem though. Because this is spirit, charm, intuition, body intimidation. Intimidation 5. Here we go. The soft pedal. Let's equip that. Let's take a look at our. Okay, so 55, 60, and 54. Again, I assume that's got to be enough. So let's let it rip like this. There's a little area here. There's actually nothing out here, but this is the unfinished bridge. It does look kind of cool. It's got a nice view, but nothing else really to do there. I vaguely remember there being like a slave thing out here, but maybe that's later. And here's Sagacious Zoo sneaking in before us.
So this is the lair of the enemy? You're really going inside. Wait, I should say something. If only... Wait! Oh, she would find her way here. Is there anywhere free of her influence?
Sorry to disturb such a touching scene, but I have a sizable investment in this, and there are things that should not go unsaid.
Alright, so we want to go with what is troubling you. You know I will always make time to hear you.
Both of us, I wonder?
You cheapen the importance of this princess. He could die in there.
It would seem there is something very personal at stake here.
I am unaccustomed to admissions of this kind, but the situation demands no less. I want proof of Death's Hand's misdeeds, but there is more at stake. You must be very careful. If they learn your identity, you will face the whole fortress. As strong as you are, I don't think you would live to discredit Death's Hand. I don't want to lose you in a place like this. You could die here, and I wanted to say I would find that very unfortunate.
Princess... No. You pretend about too much to be genuine in this. Honest affection comes from years of growth. Even if it was only recently discovered.
Alright, so again, you don't want to choose one or the other here. You need to go with, I should say, if you want to romance both of them, you need to use this option here. You've both touched me deeply. I appreciate both of you being here.
Ah, but that is not always an option. Sometimes there are difficult choices that must be made.
Yes, much like the danger we must choose to face, and deciding whose heart you think of to get you through such times.
Alright, and of course, you don't want to go with the top two options because that would be choosing one or the other, so we're going to go with the intuition check here. The feelings of all my allies are of great importance to me.
Well, of course you want to keep everyone together. How else are we to function as a team? I cannot fault you for trying to be an effective diplomat.
That's not what this is about. I was looking for a more personal assurance of something.
And so, yeah, here's the second conversation option, which of course is the charm. I cannot abandon either of you, so deep is my concern.
I am not certain what this means, but I am sufficiently intrigued to let it pass for now.
You phrase things in such a way that I feel I am equal with a princess. That brings me comfort. even if the rest of this is a bit confusing.
I imagine it would be, little Dawnstar. We shall have to see if anything comes of it. For now, I believe we are done here. Take care within the Assassin's Fortress. To save your master, you must expose Death's Hand. And when you have succeeded, the three of us can expand on what you have suggested.
All right. So that is a big success. We have successfully passed the checks here. Let's re-equip our more important gems here. Strong arm for the last one.
I do not like this place. Even compared to the rest of the necropolis, this is a dark and troubled place.
Indeed. Alright, let's check out the scroll stand. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 5. It is clear to me now what manner of creatures these spirits are, and it is also clear what their goals are. For all that their lies portray them to be, the celestial bureaucracy is nothing more than the subjugation of man by the eternal beings of that court. The Dweller has shown me many things, many dark and terrible truths that I could not have seen before, but which are clear to me now. When I return, I know what they will say. The Emperor, the one closest to heaven, is their tool, their puppet. I know they will send him against me, fearing the power of my knowledge. Oh yes, I know. They will burn my works, but I must make copies, as the Dweller said, spreading my dark knowledge far enough that it will never be destroyed. Remember this, reader. To a spirit, any spirit, the life of a human is worthless. We are tools and toys for their amusement alone. Okay, well, that's disconcerting. Alright. Nothing else in here. Placing a token from the Lotus Assassin Recruiter in a recessed portion of this blessing board causes a barely audible click. The tomb opens. Alright, let's enter.
I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions.
I feel like it's actually pretty unlikely that they would allow you servants in here. But hey. I still need my chi restored, so good on me.
From the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's Hand, and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Gia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at taverns and fish markets. The great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly. Master Gang is one of our trainers. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you. You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting.
I want to ask you some questions.
What would you like to know?
Tell me about the leaders of the Lotus Assassins.
Death's Hand is the one who brings us the will of the Emperor, but Grand Inquisitor Gia rules in his absence.
Tell me about Death's Hand.
Death's Hand rules us all. We obey him in all things, for he is the will of the Emperor. There is no more to tell. Our lives are his.
Tell me about Grand Inquisitor Gia.
Grand Inquisitor Gia is the foremost acolyte of Death's Hand. She was one of the first converted from the old Order of the Lotus, and she is fearsome in her power. You would be wise to never even give the appearance of challenging her. She takes offense easily, and even masters have been killed for displeasing her.
Let's see, where can I find Grand Inquisitor Gia?
She is not found by just anyone. Excel in your tasks, and perhaps you will be blessed with her attention. Fail, and you will be cursed with it.
Alright, I don't have any more questions for now.
Go to your teacher, Acolyte. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
Hopefully service under Master Gong will lead us to the information we need. We knew about the golems, but is Death's Hand or the Emperor behind it all?
Look at this dude. Creep. What are you looking at? Alright, let's, I vaguely remember there being, like, bones or something here in the cave that we can interact with. Maybe not? Oh, there they are. Let's save, though, first. Charm gem. Probably won't keep that, because we can definitely do better. Well, I assume we can do better. We'll give that a re-roll here and see if I get something different. Oh, alright. Yeah, gonna have to do something else first. Ooh, hello, jar. Alright, same deal here. We'll try this again. Inferior warrior gem. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll keep that one. Got a focus shrine here. Who is this, another new acolyte? We'll make sure you know your place. Yeah, we'll see about that. Look, we have fresh blood, another soul for the forge, or a new pet for the masters. We don't need more competition for attention.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
Out of my way, or you'll be dead when I'm running the place. Spout big words, but you are in no position to back them up.
We are losing status to the golem army, and you want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
We have nothing to prove to these animals.
Should he prove his worth? No, he can defend it or die. If any of you think you can beat me, step up now or stand aside. You realize the inevitability of this challenge. Good. That will make it easier to justify. You, kill this fool.
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
Leaping Tiger, Paralyzing Palm. Ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Leaping Tiger.
Ah, you are skilled, but assassins are not just quick steps and cuts. We'll see if you are strong enough. This isn't over.
So, there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. We have discussed much in our time together, but not everything. I left some things buried, but now you have descended to their level.
Let's see. I am eager to have your help.
Are you? Are you sure you know what kind of person I am? Is anyone so transparent? Are you? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Jia is key.
I don't know what to make of Zu. He seems so tormented.
Indeed he is. Got a ceramic urn here. Let's see what's inside. And just some silver. We'll reload that. All right, let's talk to Merchant Kia Zhang. Who are you? An acolyte not even in robes yet? Go sweep up after the golems. You don't have the authority to order anything from me. Well, let's see. Is it wise to dismiss me? Tomorrow I could be important. Tomorrow you could be dead, but I suppose a potential customer is valuable even here. What could you want anyway? Recruits lose their desires soon enough. My name, if you are still of a mind to care about names, is Merchant Kia Zhang. How can I help you? Or what can I do for you? Oh, let's see. I'm going to save before I tell him about his niece. Her name is Kia. I knew a Kia Min once. Do you? I have a niece by that name. Is she well? She is dead. She fell in an attack related to the Lotus Assassins. Is that so? Well, an unfortunate turn. I thank you for the news. I will make sure her mother is notified. Oh, that's it? No righteous rage at the link to the Lotus Assassins? I did not know her well. It is a loss to the family, but endangering myself would not help that. If I could live on morals alone, I wouldn't be dealing with the assassins at all.
This place is full of nothing but cold killers. They are all the same.
Is there anything else you require? What do you have for sale? This and that. I don't stock much for the individual assassins. I mostly bring in large parts or supplies for their machines. Have a look. Okay, I guess like we got a bunch of junk. Here's a struggle gem. Or the gem of struggle. Only followers of the way of the closed fist may. I feel like I've seen this. Actually, I guess I don't have one in my inventory. Anyway, every worthwhile goal requires hardship and struggle. A victory gained with ease means nothing. The struggle defines the worth of a goal. A true step on the path to power demands it. Only one who would seize and command his fate knows that what true struggle is. The lives of those lost along this path to power aid those who would follow in their footsteps. And then here's Dire Flame. I'm not going to buy this. This is, of course, the other magic style that, you know, you can choose at the beginning of the game, but I went with, you know, the ice. But yeah, I'm not going to end up buying, I guess, actually anything from him. Let's see what his prices are like. Yeah, we can sell this inferior warrior gem. I just got that. Got an inferior monk gem that I can get rid of as well. Oh yeah. Wait. Is this the one? Oh no. All right. Anyways, let's get out of here and move on. Alright, so these guys are the Jade Golem specialists or whatever. This, I think, is our boss over here.
You are falling behind, gang. Grand Inquisitor Jia is not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it. The latest battalion of golems stand idle because of you. If the production of the Jade Golem is delayed again, perhaps your soul will fuel our next attempt. I trust I have made myself clear.
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so. Do not let anything delay you further. It would be a shame to once more remind Grand Inquisitor Jia how incompetent you are. Yes, an absolute shame.
What do you want? So help me, if you're just some wandering slave, I'll have you butchered to color the clay golems. Wait, no. You are the one I was told to expect. A new recruit. As if I don't have enough trouble watching over the other fools in my care.
You will find me a competent assassin, I assure you.
You are no assassin yet, fool, despite what you may have achieved outside. Here we strip you down to nothing and rebuild you as we like. If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are a Lotus Acolyte, and your life expectancy is not long. Follow me down to the central chambers when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Do not keep me waiting. A battalion of golems stand idle.
Okay, let's head down here.
Damn the heavens for the fools I lead. I am destined to suffer for their incompetence, and I have one man to blame for it. Shin. The old scorpion had one of his followers shatter a spirit shard during training. There are ghosts everywhere. I've lost 8 slaves and 3 acolytes to them. You, New Blood, get over there and occupy those ghosts until I can get real Lotus assassins to clean them up. Golem production cannot be delayed by this.
That does not sound like an order you were meant to survive.
Go on. It's your first sacrifice for your new life. I'm sure it will be glorious.
Alright, well, things are going to turn out a little bit differently. Alright, here's an acolyte in here. Here we go. Got all kinds of scroll stands here. Alright, got the Gem of the Frail Scholar in there. The undeniable fire. Of all threats the young Jade Empire faced, the greatest was the barbarian warlord Zheng Sai. Titled The Tree That Defies the Fire, Zheng Sai managed to organize the barbaric horse lords into an efficient and deadly machine of warfare, conquering much of the lands to the west and north of the Jade Empire, coming to bear on the borders of the Jade Empire itself. Zheng Sai, whose savagery denied even the Great Wall built to keep his people out, led his hungry, maddened people to attack our fledgling empire in a rabid attempt to destroy all that would become our advanced and prosperous civilization. So vicious and deadly was Zheng Sai's attack that it aroused the insular spirit monks from their temple in the land of howling spirits to come to the Empire's aid. Left unconquered by the devouring Horse Lord army, the monks of Dirge stood alongside the Empire, and in a great battle recounted by sages, playwrights, and scholars known around the world, laid waste to Zheng Sai and his ravenous army of wild bowmen. With the help of the monks from Dirge, the Empire finally burned down the tree that defies the fire, and our glorious land has never since faced so deadly a foe. I didn't remember this story here, but it's pretty wicked that, of course, then the Empire then would turn their backs on the spirit monks or betray them and destroy them. It's a book stand. The Way of the Lotus. Many acolytes misinterpret the tenets of the Lotus Assassin Order. Stated simply, there are no tenets save one, obedience. Some believe we preach strength over all, but one must be strong to even be considered for recruitment. We are assassins, not monks. Our order does not teach as such an act. Leave the teachings to the scholars in their wasteful garden. Our mandate is to serve the will of the Emperor through Death's Hand and Grand Inquisitor Gia. Because they demand strength, we give them strength. Because they demand cunning, we give them cunning. Most of all, they demand obedience, and so we give them obedience. To do otherwise would be to spit in the eyes of those who hold our spirits in their hands. Acolytes may create philosophical justifications for the lives they have chosen, but in the end, our master's wills are the only truth and the only law we serve. Alright, so really completely at the whims of the masters. It looks like actually a bunch of these scroll stands aren't actually active. So let's use this one here and get the configuration of the rabbit. The Grand Inquisitor's will. In your obedience to Death's Hand, do not neglect to heed the complex demands of our Mistress Gia. Second in glory only to the Hand of Death himself. Our Mistress demands that all of her servants think clearly and competently in all they do. She expects that all Lotus Assassins exercise their minds as thoroughly as they suppress the impulses of their hearts. As Grand Inquisitor, Mistress Gia knows all things that happen within the fortress and without. Not even the deepest secrets of the most remote places in the Empire escape her knowledge. Mistress Gia demands that we be cunning, ruthless, and complete in our loyalty to her master and ours, Death's Hand. To disrespect her is to disrespect the Empire, the Emperor, and Death's Hand himself. Okay. That looks like that's actually it for in here. Let's talk to the Keeper of the Archive.
Greetings, young Lotus Acolyte. I am the Keeper of the Archive. What can this humble servant of the Order do for you?
How long have you kept your archive?
Our Order has existed for 20 years. I have chronicled our new role and rise to glory. Much is mundane, minor shifts in power, the results of various campaigns. True secrets are held only in the minds of Grand Inquisitor Gia and Death's Hand.
Assassins need a historian that cannot be your only duty.
I fight. I bear the stains of bloodshed with pride, as all assassins are trained to do. But records must be kept, if only to know who to make examples of. You will not find an assassin who is shy about killing, Acolyte. None of us are here to learn to be vicious.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Acolyte. Serve our masters well.
Oh, you know I will. Alright, so we've got a cabinet here with, I'm going to just assume, a gem. Wrong assumption. There is literally nothing in there. That makes no sense. Okay, well, we'll try that again later, but that's not a good sign. The last time I, broke open, which I think it was a vase that didn't have anything in it, it never had anything in it, so that one, I'm guessing, probably never has anything in it. Alright. And just an assassin here in this last spot. Alright, let's go see what's over here. It's the Golem Press Room. I see the merchant actually isn't here yet. Must be, she must come active after one of the, scenes. Alright, I know we've got some ghosts in here. Probably want to have Spirit Harvest on, which I believe I do. Indeed I do, Spirit Harvest. Alright. Also, let's level up here. Got some points I can throw into focus.
Leaping Tiger.
Ow. What?
Paralyzing palm.
And that paralyzing palm duration is huge now. I honestly probably should have upgraded some of my other support style durations, specifically Storm Dragon, earlier to kind of take advantage of that. I feel like that probably would have made that Imperial Arena battle a lot less difficult, because that was extreme. But hey, now I know. Alright, well, let's reload that. Since I didn't get a gem out of it. Okay, well, looks like that is it for now.
You live? And the ghosts are gone? Well, I did not expect this. It would seem that I have a competent acolyte for once. Interesting. Recruits are rarely of use before we strip them of their outside identities. But you beg a more interesting application. Could you be the one I have waited for?
I am no mere student. I earned my place here.
Your duties would normally include a period of deprivation in a cell until every hint of self and identity was stripped away. It is a draining, brutal awakening. I need a favored protege, someone willing to risk everything in my service. I will preserve your intellect, allow your inventive mind to remain, in exchange for 2 tasks. One is your duty anyway. The other is something to secure your future at the heart of the Assassins. Lotus acolytes are utterly expendable. You deserve better.
Oh, let's see. It's because if I have a choice, you can order what you want.
Ah, that is true. I like that you do not suffer formality. I have struggled under the weight of the same thing from others myself. You must operate the soul extractor, past the room where you fought the ghosts. In the coming weeks, you will help swell the ranks of the Empire's glorious Golem army. Golems are fueled by the souls of the dead. The recently dead, it turns out, make far more obedient and powerful golems, especially if brutally killed. We no longer mind the necropolis for souls that linger near their resting place. We butcher slaves instead, and extract their souls into spirit shards. Tonight we require a shard of exceptional quality for a Jade Golem that will control the latest battalion of golems. You will oversee this in the extraction chamber.
A simple matter. What else?
You clearly deserve better than the short life of the regular acolyte. Your ability surprised me. Use it to surprise the others as well. Help me gain the power to help you. Kill Master Shin, my superior.
Let's see. Can it be as simple as that, or he would be dead now?
You are perceptive. It is a tricky matter, and therefore a good test for an otherwise expendable acolyte. Your kind die often in the machinations between masters.
You're just fodder to him. Make sure we stay useful, or he'll find another favorite.
The politics of the Lotus Assassin Order are complicated. It's all right if murder is suspected, so long as it appears deserved because of incompetence.
How do I go about doing that?
That is your task to figure out, Acolyte. This is a dangerous place. Find a way for him to have an accident that disgraces him. I, of course, must not be implicated. Talk to my acolytes at their stations in the Golem Press Room and the Soul Extractor. These are dangerous machines. Find a sharp corner Shin can crack his temple on. Return to me when you have an idea for an appropriate accident. I don't care what it is, as long as there is a corpse for me to gloat over in the end.
Alright, goodbye for now.
Remember your tasks, Acolyte. Create a spirit shard in the extraction chamber for the Jade Golem, and find a creative way to kill and disgrace Master Shin. You can also seek training from Acolyte Trainer Guang. I'm sure you are her superior, but she might have something of use to you.
Okay. I just noticed the mask on the wall up there. That looks really cool. Alright, anyways, let's talk to Acolyte Trainer Guang.
An acolyte of Gong's, So am I. Let's identify what training you need by sparring for a short time. Let's keep it non-lethal for now. Find you have enough enemies in this place. We acolytes are utterly expendable.
Very well, let's spar.
Good. Remember, no killing blows. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to practice those later.
Paralyzing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I will. Actually, I already did a killing blow on somebody upstairs, right?
Leaping tiger. Double axes.
Well, you would appear to have more than a passing knowledge of combat. I could almost see some kind of flaw, but I was clearly outclassed.
Yes, you were. I knew this acolyte was something special, but I didn't think my trainer would be made to look like a fool. You, New Blood, you will be the trainer now. When I am promoted, you will train all my acolytes. You, assist him if you can even do that.
It would seem that you have taken over my duties. I will still serve as an advisor, as Master Gong ordered. There are techniques I can share.
You weren't much of a trainer. I will be far better.
In truth, I did not like being a trainer. Life for any of Master Gong's acolytes is rough and short, but especially so for trainers. Master Shin sees to that. My duties, your duties now, include training Master Shin's personal entourage. In the past, if a trainer was too good, Shin had that trainer killed to keep Gong weak. I think one member of his entourage is a full Lotus assassin. I have survived by appearing unimportant and staying out of the fight between Gong and Shin.
Oh, let's see. I have access to Shin's personal entourage?
You are supposed to train the attendants in his entourage. Some need it, but if you seem too skilled, your next fight will be against the hidden Lotus assassin. Besides, wouldn't weaken Shin for long. I suppose he would be alone and more vulnerable if he had to fight right away, but he will replace them in time.
Would there be an outcry if one of Shin's entourage died during training?
Accidents happen, and even the attendants in his entourage are just acolytes, and therefore are utterly expendable. There would not be much fuss. However, you would probably find yourself training the hidden Lotus assassin in the next bout. Any skilled acolytes under Gong are quickly disposed of.
I want to get rid of all of them. How many can I fight at once?
Are you mad? Well, it doesn't matter. You must train one at a time. If you seem to be too strong a target, I'm sure they will accommodate your death wish.
What training services can you provide?
I have learned a number of techniques.
Okay, got a Gem of Mastery here, which we already have one, so I won't be buying that. Gem of Forethought. Here's the Eye of Inner Darkness. This is really, really good. Chi 15 and Focus 5. Looking out from the void inside, the place in which the spirit resides is a person's inner eye. A person at peace with their inner self gains great power and strength of mind from this eye. Window to the Abyss is 10 Chi, Focus -3. The spirit is endless. The depths one can sink to is limitless. If one looks inside, they will see nothing but themselves. Inner strength, the strength of the spirit, comes from this limitless inner void. Dead Nerves here is Health 10, Chi -3. Lotus assassins often use a technique common to many martial arts, but in their fanaticism, they take it to an extreme. They beat their body continuously, first with ropes, then with wooden sticks, then finally with iron rods, until their bodies are completely deadened to the pain. They can resist all manner of physical attacks, but focusing so intently on the physical does little for their spirit. And then Fearsome Visage here is Intimidation +3 and Charm -1. Training as a Lotus Assassin takes its toll. A Lotus Assassin sometimes deliberately deforms himself to present a more disturbing visage to his opponents and instill fear in his foes. Honestly, at this point, this probably isn't needed, so I think I'm gonna hold off. Our intimidation stat is just so gigantic already that I don't really think that that's important. Okay, so let's go back into the soul extraction chamber here.
You approach the soul extractor. The assassins want you to create a spirit shard to crush a life to power a golem puppet. They are very efficient in their brutality now. It wasn't always like this. Fear used to be the primary tactic. Destroy the family of one to ensure the loyalty of all. It caused chaos, uprisings, close allies turning on each other. Those inclined to betrayal fear it the most. Imagine if you could corrupt the machine and return the chaos of disloyalty the Emperor dreads.
Can I ruin their plans and get what I need?
No matter your motives, helping the assassins harms you. If you corrupt the spirit shard, you can move forward while also crippling their golems. They seek control. There used to be a chance to disobey when the order given was too harsh. The victims pointlessly innocent. Now there is only obedience. There is something chaotic enough to disrupt that. In the elevator room to come, descend to the deepest mine, to the oldest graves.
What thing will disrupt them? What do you mean?
Just go. The thieves await you. Remember, the deepest mines. They are closed now for being too troublesome. That is where you will find what you need.
Can't wait. Alright, let's save here. Check this vase one more time. Still nothing.
You must be Master Gong's latest acolyte. I heard there might be a new recruit, but they typically aren't ready for service so quickly. Stripping a will can take time. But Master Gong is known for being generous to those who please him. You must be quite exceptional to be allowed into service so directly.
What is this place?
This device is the Soul Extractor. It has a loftier name, but we are here to glorify Emperor Sun through Death's hand, not pay tribute to some distant celestial lord. It is mounted on an elevator that reaches deep into the necropolis. Until recently, we excavated bodies to extract spirits that lingered near their graves. The results were unpredictable. Now we use slaves. Freshly killed spirits make the best golems. The more painful the death, the better. The extractor is not gentle.
Horrible. If the Emperor really is behind this, he's a monster.
Machine looks dangerous. Have accidents claimed any lives?
The soul extractor certainly kills whatever is placed within it, but little is left of the victim, so you cannot prove they did not belong there. Only a spirit shard remains. The golem press is far more dangerous, but I have nothing to do with that ungainly device. I prefer the elegance of ripping slaves apart.
Okay, well, so she needs to go too. I must make a spirit shard for the Jade Golem.
Then you should select a suitable victim for the procedure. I would recommend one of the slaves on the prison level. Selecting from elsewhere could bring unfortunate results, and I would not wish to see you disgraced so early in your time with us. Use the lever to select a floor, and this platform will move there. You are free to go where you wish, but I would avoid the lower mines. They are restless.
Alright. Goodbye.
You should get on with your work. Grand Inquisitor Gia is growing impatient for the Jade Golem to be completed. Select a suitable victim and create a spirit shard.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, so you've got the elevator controls, you've got the soul extractor control. There are 3 subsurface levels accessible. Please select the floor you wish to visit. Let's do the prison level first. And we gotta find, okay, here it looks like this is the door.
Who are you? Some new acolyte? I've seen a lot of your kind. I watch over the slaves you deliver to the extractor. The inevitability of their deaths is amusing. Haven't even earned your markings yet, I see. Master Gong must be getting weak to allow you such freedom already.
Can't allow these slaves to remain here.
You tread dangerous ground, acolyte. Unless you plan to speed their processing in the extractor, you risk being punished for your impudence.
Release them. I demand it.
You will not keep them this way.
You demand it? You are clearly not here as an acolyte. If you want to die for these scrawny dogs, so be it.
Double axes. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger.
Down you go.
You have given us a chance. Please let us out.
I feel like I probably won't, because that's going to be open palm points if I remember right.
We are free, if only for a little while. There are sure to be other guards. Thank you for what you have done, but I'm not sure where to go now.
The mine. The smaller one. Remember? Before they stopped digging out the graves, there was light from the surface coming in. I heard someone got away once. I don't know if they made it out of the necropolis, but it is a chance.
I will remove the guard when I am done with the extractor.
Thank you. I don't think we would have a chance without you.
Oh, we can't get past him. Okay. Alright, let's see here.
What do you want?
I'm freeing the slaves. I killed the guard. Oh, here we go. The slaves have freed themselves. They need to be killed.
You'd betray them this way?
What? Then I will deal with them. They will not have the honor of dying for the extractor. A welcome exercise, actually. We can always get more slaves. What do you want? The slaves...
Oops. Goodbye.
You
see here.
What do you want?
Huh.
You...
Alright, never mind. Let's go to the elevator here, and let's do the near surface mine level. So we go back here this time. Nothing in those bones, that's so weird. Iron skin gem. Small cracks in the mine allow a few beams of light from the outside. An emaciated slave might be able to reach the surface, but no one else would fit. Okay. Alright, so that's where the slaves would go if you let them out. Let's take a look at this new gem. Body plus 3, 0% damage from traps. The power of this gem toughens the skin until it is as strong as iron. Traps and other undirected attacks will have no effect at all upon the wielded. Calculated cunning strikes from an intelligent opponent will still harm the user, but the strengthened skin will help absorb the damage. That seems pretty cool. I don't know if that actually is going to be useful. Probably not. Alright, now we need to go to the abandoned deep level mine.
You're dead set on losing your life down in those tombs. I won't stop you. I won't save you either.
I'm just hoping that we're actually going to get to take this acolyte out too.
The deep tombs hold malevolent spirits from a time when the Empire nearly fell. Chaotic and powerful, they hunger for revenge. I'm sorry, but I must be sure of what you are.
Xing Sai feels you, feels the pain again, so close to perfect chaos, and you ended it all. Xing Sai knows you, knows your meddling scent. Xing Sai will destroy you, destroy it all. I doubt that. I'm gonna assume this guy is gonna be immune to harmonic combos, but yeah, definitely. Seems like a paralyzing palm wasn't lasting as long on him either, so just swap and doing every other combo.
The assassins use slaves for their golems now, in part because of tombs like this. That was a remnant of the old empire, the spirit of an ancient invading horse lord. Zheng Sai, the tree that defies the fire, was one of many that threatened to level the imperial city. The spirit monks, your people, stopped them, or so they claimed. I gambled that the vengeful spirits of these marauders would sense if you truly are a spirit monk. So many people are not what they seem to be. I had to be certain.
Trust I no longer need to prove myself to you?
I had to be certain. I won't trouble you much longer. Now that you have disrupted Zheng Sai's spirit, you can take his body from his grave and use it in the extractor. Even in life, his kind were devoid of restraint. His spirit is pure chaos. A shard made using his ancient corpse will cripple the Jade Golem and those it commands. When you finish your master's other task, present the shard to earn passage to the inner chambers. Inside is the information you need to proceed to the palace. I, however, will not be leaving.
What do you mean you won't be what do you mean you won't be leaving?
I will make that plain soon enough. Appease your master. When you are ready to enter the inner chambers, I will tell you why your success is so important. This fortress holds many secrets. Some are valuable, some are dangerous, and some are hidden because the dark is where they belong.
So cryptic. Let's see if there's anything up here. Inside this coffin is the body of Xing Sai, the tree that defies the fire. Even now you can feel hatred coming from the warlord spirit. Let's see if there's anything else. No, yeah, there's nothing else in this area. Alright. Let's take the body and return to the soul extractor.
What have you done? The machine is going crazy. You've corrupted it. I can't let this continue. This area is my responsibility. I don't care who you are.
Okay.
Paralyzing pole.
Well.
Leaping tide. Paralyzing pole. Leaping tiger.
ourselves a new spirit shard. Is this? Yeah, this must still be the same spot. It was weird. It looked like the area was moving, like we were going to a different level, but it seems to not be the case. All right, let's go back to the main level. Swap that gem back out, actually, because I don't think that's actually going to be useful. At least not anytime soon. Just doing some laps. Rule 1, cardio. Alright, let's get out of here. Feel like some of the golems come to life. Maybe not. There you are, remember me? I welcomed you in the hall when you first arrived. Well, I said I wasn't through with you. I've got numbers on my side now. You've become gang's favorite, and that diminishes the rest of us. The Golem army is replacing us as it is. It's time you learned your place. If more of you want to die by my hand, so be it. I am prepared this time. If you fall, Master Gong will have to turn his attention back to us. We want our place back, and if you have to die for that to happen, that's fine with us.
Paralyzing call. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing call.
Going down. We destroyed a couple of the golems here. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but... Alright. Okay, let's see what is next here. I think it's time to take out the,
How can I...
You're supposed to
You're
train.
to make enemies, aren't you? You can...
Oh, okay.
Goodbye. I'll say this. If you are going to try...
Okay, so we need to basically leave. I forgot about that. Gotta go out this way. So I zipped through that dialogue because I didn't think that it was going to be anything relevant, but of course it's I think she describes the acolyte, Shin's acolytes on some sort of mission to get new slaves or something like that. So yeah, so we will go outside and wreck them. Good time to go all the way back to the city as well, and go back to Lord Lao's furnace and do the rabbit configuration. Let's save here real quick. I don't want a crummy gem because I know for sure there's one in here, or there can be one here. Yeah, I didn't get one. Alright, well, we'll try that again on our way back. Actually, being that this one is getting pretty long, I'm gonna end this one here, and we'll finish this part of the Lotus Assassin Fortress in the next one. So as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.